sun is just coming out very early in the morning. Do you have a look at a country's infrastructure and wonder why they are still rated third world? So this is Kenya. We are in Nairobi, Kenya, and now we are leaving the city to the coastal town of this beautiful country. My name is Gausi Africa, a traveler and a YouTuber from Kenya. I go to the waiting area, waiting bay a bit late, so everyone has already left this place. Majority have started and I've already started boarding. So we're at the runway whereby nature equalizes us. Whether you are a billionaire or a beggar, you still get to work together here. So when you arrive here, you need to check your coach 5, probably in that side. Let me confirm. I still have a lot of time to play around. Kids are the most happiest people whenever it comes to traveling.
By 8 a.m., every traveler was quietly seated and ready for the journey. Soon the terrain changed. Rolling green hills and vast savannas stretched into the horizon. The Madaraka Express glided smoothly, making barely any noise, except for the occasional whistle just like Thomas and friends. Then came the most exciting part of the journey, Kapiti Plains and Tsavo National Park. As we entered the vast wilderness of Tsavo East and Tsavo West, I kept my eyes glued to the window, hoping to spot some wildlife. And then there they were. A herd of elephants slowly walked through the golden grass, their massive tusks gleaming in the sunlight. A few minutes later, I saw a group of giraffes, their long necks swaying gracefully as they moved. A little further, a couple of zebras dashed across the dry riverbed. The entire coach buzzed with excitement. Passengers pointed, whispered, and took pictures. The train slowed down slightly, as if allowing us to soak in the beauty of the wild. By midday, hunger had started to creep in. The onboard restaurant coach was small but well-stocked. I ordered a hot cup of Kenyan tea and a samosa. Just as I settled down, a middle-aged man sitting across from me struck up a conversation. "First time on the SGR?" he asked with a friendly smile. "No, in fact, I was among the first people to board when it was launched in 2016, I replied. He introduced himself as Frank, a oil marketer and a full-stack systems developer from Voi who frequently traveled to Nairobi for work. He had been using the SGR since the year 2021, and swore it was the best thing to happen to Kenyan transport.
We are now headed to Mutitu Ande, and I have my friend here. I'll be having some interactions with him.
Yeah, sure.
So, bro, start by telling us your name.
Frank's
Frank.
Apparently, he was given one name. Yeah.
Is it your first time using this train?
No, I have like quite a couple of years now, like 3 years, 4. Yeah.
4 years using the same.
4 years.
Wow.
Using the train, yeah.
So, how do you rate the experience here?
Not bad. Say on a scale of 1 to 10, I can give it, say, 6.
6.
That's the best I can give it.
Maybe have you ever used other trains within East Africa or within Africa?
Okay, I once traveled to Ethiopia.
Oh, yeah. They have the bullet train.
Yeah. So I had a one-time experience with them.
How was it?
Awesome. Far much better than this one. Way much more comfortable. Okay, I don't want to make this experience look like,
A bad one?
Yeah, low quality or stuff.
Yeah.
But they're far much better. Far much better. I think time is one of the most important factors when traveling. You want to reach
your destination.
Yeah, your destination.
This one takes 5 hours from Nairobi to Mombasa.
You see? So, if you can be able to cut short the time, then that breeds efficiency.
That said, if you were to change something with this train, what is that one thing? Maybe speed, one of it?
Okay, I think the speed is limited to its making. Right, it's the standard gauge railway. So I think we basically just get another means of transport.
From the flight.
Yeah. But it's actually a good experience. So far, the road is actually quite risky nowadays.
What is your favorite part of this journey in terms of scenery?
I think the terrain, not the animals. Okay, there's so many animals around, huh? The fact that the train passes through Savo
National Park.
Yeah, it gives you
Capitol Plains as well.
It gives you an ideology of what you guys have as a country. Elephants, giraffes, gazelles. It's a good scenery, I can tell you. And then it's like the ocean. When you go to the ocean, all you want to do is remember and also forget.
Oh,
so this also gives you somehow you can be able to remember, forget, think all at once. The natural terrain, different types of trees.
Oh, yeah.
Kenya is quite actually beautiful, huh?
You need to remember that it's only at the train whereby you don't pay to view the wild animals. So you wanna enjoy the wild animals, the good views, just book a train from Nairobi to Mombasa. But I wanna be a sadist today. Assuming that you had an accident in this park, yeah, assuming that the train tripped and the train fell at the park, that could have been a good feast for the animals.
Sure. Maybe the biggest blunder ever.
The biggest blunder.
Catastrophic. I don't think if this train had an accident, anyone would survive. It will be a huge tragedy.
A very huge one.
But then so far,
we have never had any.
I have never had, apart from movies where we see a train collapse, and maybe there are superheroes there to save the train and blah blah blah, all that is just a hoax. But if this train goes down, sure, so many people are going to lose their lives. But so far it's the most safest because I think it has 0 mortality.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, it's rated 0. Yeah. 0. No one has died with traveling with the standard gauge railway.
But they none.
None. Yeah.
In Africa.
In our country.
Oh, in our country.
In our country. I don't know much about Africa. As we left Savo behind, the landscape changed once again. The dry grasslands gave way to lush green vegetation, coconut trees, and small villages with red-roofed houses. The air outside looked hazy, almost golden under the afternoon sun. By 1:30 p.m., we passed Mariakani, the final stop before Mombasa. I could feel the humidity rising, and a faint salty breeze seemed to seep through the air vents. Finally, the train began to slow down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Mombasa Terminus. The voice on the speakers announced. A wave of excitement washed over me. I had made it to Mombasa once again. The Mombasa SGR station in Miritini was just as grand as Nairobi's, modern, clean and efficient. As I stepped off the train, the heat hit me instantly. Unlike Nairobi's crisp air, Mombasa's atmosphere was warm and humid, carrying the unmistakable scent of salt and sea breeze.
Finally, we are in Mombasa, the humid level changing. Anytime I get to Mombasa, I always get some different kind of energy. Reminds me I was made to be a YouTuber. I was born a traveler. Some lady called me to tell me that if I dare upload this video, then I get jail. And my question is, what's wrong with showcasing your own country? Definitely I don't see any mistake, right? Leave a comment there if you have any mistake when you post your own country. Do you have any? This is Nairobi, Kenya. And now we just go to Miritini, which is the final station, the final terminus in Mombasa. Beautiful. So now let's explore the coastal town of Kenya. Behind me we have some flag. The railway flag, the Kenya police flag, and the national flag of Kenya. Basically, whenever you see someone erecting a flag somewhere, that's a sign of command and control. Yeah, they're in charge there. I had to hold the camera in a certain way that not everyone understands what exactly I'm doing. Now that I was down film here, but I don't see any mistakes so long as you're not showing what they are doing with the security here, how the screen is being done here. Here we have all sorts of people, all sorts of races here. You can tell these are foreigners. And where I'm headed to, everyone comes here. Different drivers come there calling passengers to head to different destinations. So for me, I won't be disclosing this direction I'm headed to, but for now I'm headed to Mombasa town. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's that look like today? My backpack here. This is my best friend. So we have to wait until the vehicle is full. The shuttle. That wait until it's full so that we may leave. I was among the first people to leave the train, so I might stay here for long. It all depends with where majority of the travelers are headed to. Let me hope they headed the same direction with me. This one is headed to Mtwapa, Shanzu. Beautiful. Meanwhile, like this video, comment, share with your community. Just in case you're watching me for the first time, my name is Gosi Africa Travel and a YouTuber from Kenya. Basically, when I'm at the island, whether I'm in Mombasa or I'm in Trinidad and Tobago, the feeling is always the same. Yeah. I believe the humid level stays the same. The only different thing is the means of transport. Here, tuk-tuks are too many. This is a town which was established as a result of trade between Kenyans and the Arabs. This is the town where Fort Jesus is located at. So, if at all you are in a foreign land and you know that your forefathers were sold as slaves, this is where the business used to take place in. Some of the old apartments here. See them? Wow. Amazing. 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 And now, the language is changing. Here we are talking a lot of Swahili, unlike Nairobi, whereby we are used to English and slang. So I'm going to end this video here. Just in case you're watching me for the first time, my name is Gosi Africa Travel and a YouTuber from Kenya. Have a good bye.
Kama